let's see. Phones, they make 4 a year, so Apple's losing already. Samsung, different, like 7 to 25. I do that number because, like I said, I do not remember it. What else? Let's see. Samsung makes Fold, Flip, and all those other phones. So there's more. Mid-range, cheap range. So Apple is losing. The family's like, no, Apple can't lose. Like, shut up. The one point they have, I think they have VR. Samsung could have some. I do not know. I haven't got track with that. Mice. Apple makes that. Samsung doesn't really have to do that. Apple makes Apple TV. Samsung makes actual TVs. So there's that. The one thing that Samsung has pretty much said fuck you to Apple is they now have Apple Music on the Samsung. So there's that. I'd rather not pay 10 or 11 bucks or more a month, but I have my old iPhone using it as an iPod. So guess what? There's my music. I'm trying to think what else there is. Was it just that? Shit, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's a Samsung washer and dryer. I know LG makes them. But for sure, Samsung makes TVs. I know because my fiance has one. Hell, my smart TV I have that I use for recording games and all that, like stuff like this. It's an Android one, so I can use my Android phone and bring it over and watch stuff from my phone to there. So there's that. Apple, can you do that? No. Well, for certain things, yes, but I can do more with my Samsung and all that. Like I can cast YouTube to my phone if I'm watching something that I don't want to watch. Do whatever. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. I guess the one thing I know is for certain. When cases are being made for iPhones and all that other stuff, and Samsung's has Androids, it seems that, what's the word? Apple gets more for them. Like more types of cases made for them. Compared to everything else, so there's that. I'm not mad. It's just interesting to sort of see, like, oh yeah, we have Apple's more cases. Other than that, Samsung has a good amount, but not as much as Apple. I'm not bitching about it. I'm just telling the truth here. Yeah. Don't really care. Let's see. Apple saying, oh, we can shoot in 4K. Good for you. Samsung has been able to do that since the S21 series, and then they've been shooting in 8K, so next. Well, we have all this, right? Take a drink. And do everything else. Well, we have this, like, good for you. You took it from us. Apple saying, yeah, we have Face ID. Good, so do we. Do you have fingerprints? Not anymore, you don't. Apple saying, yeah, we do. We have all that. Or, well, fanboys will. You used to till you took away the home button. Guess what? Gone. Samsung has fingerprint scanner underneath the screen, so guess what? Yay. The one thing that's really horrible about Apple, I'll say this, is that fucking notch. You know the one I'm talking about from, I think, the 10? Or the XR and Bond. They had a fucking horrible notch. I sort of rectified with the new pill design on the 14 and all that. I'm just saying, I'm going by what I'm talking about. So there's all that. But guess what? Samsung has, or Android has two of them. They have a teardrop or a hole punch. There's two different areas for them. That's right in the middle where you can't see it. And I mean, you can't see it at all. Or, this is another thing. Guess what? It's in the side. Same for the earpiece. You can't see it, but you know it's there if you look hard enough. So, yeah, the differences between Apple and Samsung, to me, they're just phones. You can use what you want for. Hell, I've heard some people say, "Oh, I like some old people when they have smartphones." Say I like the Apple one because it's a lot more simpler than this. Some people say I like Samsung because of this. Like, to each their own. I do not care. Phone is a phone to me. You can text, you can call, you can use the internet, TikTok, do whatever you want on each phone. Good for you. Those people say, Apple's not bad. You mean it's the most expensive? Like, no, Samsung is the most expensive. And what I've noticed is mostly the Gen Z and Gen Alpha saying, "Oh, if you don't have this, you don't have that, blah 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 blah." Sort of thing. So, whatever. I do gotta sneeze, so I'm gonna sneeze when I'm talking these times. Right about now. Excuse me. Whew. Saw that one coming.
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should have given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised when they shot him down. Cold blood to the ground.